Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another one of my deck guides. For today, I have a Northern Realms Devotion deck for you. The leader ability that we're using is Inspired Zeal. You get to boost an allied Northern Realms unit by 2 and give it Zeal. We have 3 charges of this. The way we are looking to use the charges is in a very specific way. We are reserving one of the charges for Seltkirk. Obviously, his order ability is pretty important and we want to use it immediately. So that's one good target for us. The next good target is Raffards Vengeance for the thinning value it offers us. And then outside of that, we do have a few order ability units like the Ballista, Reinforced Ballista that you could use it on. The stratagem that we're using is Crystal Skull. We get to boost an allied unit by 4 and give it Fail. So in this deck, we are looking to test out this card here, King Balloon, I'd like to refer to him as. So whenever you play a unit with power less than 5, set its power to 5, but we're Devotion, so we get to increase the power limit to 6, which is pretty nice. I wanted to take full advantage of his ability. And really we're looking to open up with the King round 1 and give him the stratagem, give him that protection, and play out all our lower powered bronze units, alright? That's how we get the benefit out of this card. Now I'm just going to run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card and when to play it during a match. So once again, as I said, we are playing the King. He's going to boost the power up of our lower powered units. So we've got the Redanian Knights to synergize with that a bit. Play these on the ranged row and it's just passive points to us. When their armor gets removed, they move to the melee row and damage the highest power enemy unit by 2. So feel free to commit both if you like at that time, round 1. Kerak Marine, obviously we're a Devotion deck, so I've added these in. On Devotion, you get to boost an allied unit by 4 rather than 2. It's an order ability with Zeal, so you get to use it right away. You could imagine using the Kerak Marines works really good because they're a 3-powered unit. The King increases their power when you play them down at that time. So yeah, all these are first round cards. As I've said, we have Siege Tower as well. This is just for consistency with the Siege scenario card that we are playing, just making sure we got enough of those units required for activation. But it does seem to be a pretty nice card. On crew, it's boosting self by 2 rather than gaining vitality. So we are playing a number of soldier units, so this could pay off well for us. Just play it as you need to during a match. Winch is always good in siege decks. You know, you've got Ballista for Winch, you've got Raffards Vengeance. Having Henselt next to those units that receive Winch, he gets a boost. Makes a lot of sense to play this. Boost an allied unit by 5, reduce its cooldown by 3. So take one whenever you're playing Raffards Vengeance, and you can take the other with you when you're committing the scenario card. Then we have Bombardment. We have 2 of these in deck. Split 4 damage randomly between all enemy units, but we're increasing the damage by 1 for each siege engine you control. So this card plays way above its value if you think about it, and you really want to play it when you're committing scenario. You've got so many siege engines out for max damage that you can deliver with it, or any other time. It just seems to pay off well in our deck having so many siege engines. Then we've got the Siege Master. The order is that you get to reduce an allied unit's cooldown by 1. It's a thinning card. When you play a siege engine, summon self from your hand to the left of it, then draw a card. You pretty much want to get these out of the way early as possible. I think round 1 seems to be a good time to hold them in your hand and let them come out. And you can just use the order on any of our siege engines, really. Ballista, Reinforced Ballista, Siege Tower, whatever you can find at the time when you're playing it. Then we have the Reinforced Ballista. This is a great card to have in a siege deck because of the resupply ability. Whenever you play a warfare card, reduce the card's cooldown by 1. Good control, consistent damage. So it's really nice to have. You usually want to take this at the time when you're committing scenario, I find is best with this card, and typically play it on the ranged row just so it gets a bit of a boost. Ballista is here. The order is damage an enemy unit by 2, cooldown 3. Crew at the end of your turn gain 1 armor, so keep that in mind because we do have soldier units. This is kind of a card you want to stack next to King Henselt when you're playing him, and once again, as I said, you want to kind of commit the siege engines that we have with the siege scenario card and save the soldiers for when we play king. We're going to try to keep it like that as much as possible. I added War Chariot in this deck. You know, you often see it added in these kinds of decks, but I do like that it gives us movement. Movement is pretty nice and can come in handy sometimes. You just never know. So that drew my attention to keeping it in our deck when formulating this build. The order is that you're giving bleeding of 4 to an enemy unit. On the ranged, you get to move a unit to the other row. If you play it between 2 soldiers, crew, you combine both order abilities. So that's obviously the max play you can do. Could come in handy sometimes. And War Chariot, it does seem to be good when you're playing the scenario card as well. But just keep in mind what your opponent plays and what you need to answer during a match. So I've gone for a bit of fun with the troll here. Lose all armor, then boost self by that amount. Whenever an allied unit uses its order, gain 1 armor. So my thinking is that we basically want to play this down with the siege scenario card, because that's when we're going to have a lot of units and we're doing a lot of clickety-clack. You know what I mean? Units are damaging our opponent's units. We're clicking a lot of orders. I think we just leave him on the board and let him generate heaps of armor. And then it's just a nice black point swing for us, I guess. Foltest Pride, always great to add in these kinds of decks. Damage an enemy unit by 2, adjacent units by 1, cooldown 4. If we are setting this next to 2 soldiers, the cooldown is 2 instead. With the king, whenever you play a unit with power less than 5, set its power to 5. We've already gone over this card. Basically what you want to do is just play this round 1, give it the stratagem, and play your lower power unit subsequently. Keep in mind we're a devotion deck, okay? To get extra value out of him. Selkirk, the order ability is melee row locked. You have to play this card on the melee row. You get to duel an enemy unit. Seems to be nice control to play in round 1. So, but obviously use it flexibly through a match as you need to answer your opponent's cards. Then we have Queen Adalia here. The deploy is that you get to spawn and play a base copy of a Bronze Northern Realms unit from your hand, then give it a shield. My idea with using Queen Adalia in this deck is because we are using King in this deck. So she's a lower powered unit. Basically, you want to commit her when you're committing King and go for one of our bronze units like a Carrick Marine. That's a lot of boosting going on, you could imagine. So you can play her at that time, but obviously if you don't need to go that far in the round and you can save her, it's really good to go for an extra reinforced ballista when you're playing the scenario card as well. Raffards Vengeance, play a bronze unit from your hand and draw a card. It's pretty much a really good thinning card in our deck. Whenever you play a unit next to this card, damage a random enemy unit by 2. That's if this card's between 2 soldiers, alright? Raffards Vengeance, it's like, you know, we can play this deck pretty flexibly because of the different cards we have. Like, you could even bleed with Raffards Vengeance maybe round 2 or start off with it round 1. It's really up to you, but just keep in mind the card's condition and how it works, okay? And you can go ahead and use King Henselt to thin out Raffards Vengeance. That's how we're using him in this deck. Play a crew unit from your deck. Whenever an adjacent unit's cooldown decreases, boost self by the same amount. So really nice way just to ensure we get Raffards Vengeance. Then we've got AA. It's a warfare card, works good with our units, helps with their resupply. Play a Northern Realms unit from your deck, provision cost of 9 or less. We get to use this twice. Just use this for access to some important cards that you may need, that you're missing. Selkirk's a pretty good target, and King's a good target. And then obviously we've got the Siege Scenario card. Devastating card when you have a lot of siege engines down, playing warfare cards out. It's a card you're going to commit when you're looking to finish off your opponent, whether that's like a 2-0 or a round 3, okay? So we need siege engines to activate this card as we go on, and we're just spawning the units that you see here and playing bombardment at the end of the activation. So that's a rundown of the list. Now I'm going to explain how to best execute this deck in terms of the strategy, and we're going to talk in terms of having like the perfect hand, and just do your best to adapt as much as you can to that. So what I'm thinking is with this deck, round 1 you play King, you give it stratagem, you play a Dahlia, You play Adalia into Carrick Marines, you play Redania Knights. Usually that's a lot of points to deal with. Let's say we get the round control, we win round 1. You can push into round 2 with the Raffards Vengeance if you want. You can go for a bit of a bleed. Perhaps play Carabalista and so on. Then you can like consider committing Selkirk as well, even if you want. And then, you know, for round 3, you've got Siege Scenario card, and you just go ahead and play out all your remaining Siege engines, Troll, and Warfare cards. And this deck's pretty devastating, and I'm sure you're going to get a lot of good victories with it. So share your feedback down below and let me know how you go with it. Right. We could still go King Belohun with this. That's fine. AA will pull it for us.
I forgive you.
Calvate.
This time.
Let's have a look.
So,
Good.
the innocent don't get reported.
Would be nice to have a Dahlia here. She contributes really good with his ability. But we're just going to see how our opponent plays. Get into it from there. Lightmaker, yep.
Is she a fine vintage it would have made?
They may be able to kill it down, so play this now. Go for the boost. We can go ahead and commit the Knights next. Seems to be good. Maybe one Carabalista. Could do that too. Purify?
You shall be victorious today.
They're getting ready to pass or something.
Best give up now.
Yep, passing. I mean, we could play the other. It's fine.
Long live acceptance.
Good. I think we should try to push hard into the next round if possible. Maybe it's a good idea. Yeah, good. Let's try to look for the scenario card. Well, Winch is pretty good too, though. Okay. We could go Henselt into Raffards Vengeance, I think.
One piece, fight for it.
I think it's a good idea.
It hasn't backfired yet.
Good.
I'm a gentleman.
Nice. Good tempo, isn't it? Very, very good tempo.
What? No! How?
Maybe it would have been better to play that here. Anyway, I could place this down. We've got AA as well.
Do I enjoy torture?
Yeah, they want to copy.
Perhaps. A bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, bombardment clears that up. It's pretty good. The control's so solid with this deck, man. Siege decks are so nasty. Really hard to verse, in my experience. Oh, that's a pretty good hit.
A
Nice.
secret compartment. Delightful.
Yeah. That's really well done. So short round, we still got scenario, which is very strong. Ah, that's good. Save scenario for later. Troll could work. Yeah, I think troll could be okay. Yep. They don't have a very good leader target on us. Yeah, muzzle's good.
Scrub this, scrub that, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of these chores.
Lights.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Yep. Great. Very good for us. Looking good. Pushing them good so far. We're going to see some better cards now, I'm sure. They did have Calvate set up already. But yeah, getting Muzzle out and Heatwave's great. I'm very happy about that. Just really secures scenario for later. Even Bombardment plays okay here. You okay? Yeah. Okay.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with
Goes leader. Gets Selkirk. Yeah, for sure. For sure goes Selkirk.
Stand and fight, cowards!
Very good. This is our final charge of AA. Might hold on to it. We could play Bombardment out. Nova's out, that's good.
Little swallow, burn your feathers off.
Or Chariot. Well, this just offers us movement because we don't have a another soldier here, right? Yeah, I think just grants us movement. Okay. It's fine. Very good. Wow. Cool. I mean, we've gotten everything out of them, really.
Let us finish this.
Illusionist. It's probably the pass point now. Or should we go all in? See, these are always the important parts of a match. Like, you can pass or you can finish. There's an issue with my internet, really? What's wrong with it? Is it lagging? Sorry if it is. Can someone confirm if my my connection's bad? Because someone's giving me feedback that's not good. Sorry if it isn't. It's bad. What's wrong with it? Slow? You don't see a problem since? That's confusing.
Do you honestly think you can catch me? You fool.
Man, we got everything out of him here. Sometimes voice is getting cut off. Seems to be fine. Maybe it's you then, Raj. Could it be your connection? Fine? Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, evades. The raid. Yeah, you came at the right time, evades. What's up, everyone? Thanks so much for the raid, man. I really appreciate it. And once again, you know, one's probably enough. Double of these? I don't know. Yeah, we'll have a look. We're probably going to do King Balloon and insert some helium into the first round. Just going to bring all these balloons around different colors. Should be good. Cultist.
Lead us across wave crest. Lead us through storms. A little clover cherry on top.
Yeah, click crazy. Aquito, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Wow. That's a pretty smart answer, isn't it? Damn. For real. These guys, man. Let me put this down. The champs leader purifies. Interesting. It looks like they're playing a bit slow though, huh?
Great is her hunger, and great is her power.
Ten turns of rain. Wow, so that's a thing. Yeah, no way. A lot of exotic leaders. That's a good way to put it, man. Exotic stuff, huh?
Gotcha! No, no, damn it!
Yeah, they still get passive points out of that, don't they? It has to be on the opposite road to the card.
Best give up now.
Nice, nice.
Giants of the shore, bows raised.
Wipe the entire board. I should really bleed them hard now then, huh? We should really push in. Probably play Vengeance. Let's get Vengeance, come on. Control. AA.
I pass on every
Dahlia. Okay. I would have really wanted to bleed hard if I got Vengeance, but I might just push in a little. We'll see. Kill Grimmist if you see him.
Cut my paws off, I'll bite you to death.
I mean, it's good to get Defender out.
Scurvy? Nah, fake helping you.
It is good. Melee scene. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to predict what we're going to see. So I'm not even sure exactly how to approach it, but I think it's good to get Defender out because then Selkirk's like a clean, easy access next turn, possibly. They could bring Defender back, but they likely go for this.
One born to hang will never drown.
Yeah, that's true. That's true as well, Sins. Yep. What we have to watch out for is the messengers, because they're really gonna pop with Ryogan, so we have to answer them as we see them. That's gonna be like our primary targets, I think. Give me scenario, man. Don't make me miss it. Oh, I have it. Okay. Calm down, KG. You got this. You can see how intense this is for me. Vengeance would have been good with Henselt. We missed it in this match. Okay. At least we have scenario super strong for us. A few warfare cards. Should be nice. Sedalia is pretty solid too. So yeah, once again, we're gonna time the troll with Siege. Playing that first? Maybe we just kill it off. Adalia's bricked. Thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate that. Plays bronze units. Spawn and play a bronze copy, a base copy of a bronze Northern Realms unit from your hand. Give it a shield. Ah, it's all good, man. Don't worry. I miss things too when I play sometimes. That's why I need you guys to remind me. If you see something real good, a real slick play, hit your boy up. Okay. Fulma already? Hey.
To be sacrificed to the goddess.
What? Do I even care about that? Replace rain, enemy rose. Storm. Maybe should I kill it? Just kill it straight off. Maybe we do. I don't know if they could use that somehow. I don't want no nonsense. Maybe they use it, huh? I don't want no Fulma nonsense on my stream, alright? We're gonna be very careful how we're playing Adalia. Let's not miss that. We must remember Adalia before Reinforced Ballista. Slowing down our siege, yep. Ooh. Melee? We have movement. It's row lock to melee. This first? Yeah, like you said, you know, yeah, we want scenario out, don't we? Okay. It's either scenario or that one, but I'll go that next. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. We'll go movement on the melee row lock card. And, you know, then we're going to get into the fun. Play Troll. Troll should come out early first too. Got to think of that. So we get some very good value. Yeah, this has to go. It's becoming an engine for them. Ranged is movement, right? Maybe we just hit this now. Anyway, I've got some leader charges left over because we didn't get Vengeance. Yeah, he's Rolock, man. Good news for us. That's why I like this card. That's why I like War Chariot. You just never know. Like, even if you're versing Nilfgaard, they got like Stefan. They got. You just don't know what you're gonna see.
The sea demands a price. We shall pay it.
Yeah, that's right. We gotta blast that messenger, man. Has to die. Has to. Must die. Maybe we could have played Troll. Well, actually, we don't have another soldier for crew, do we? This is a siege engine. Yeah. Nah, never mind.
Best looking storm I've charmed up in a long while.
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
We just got movement again with this. That's not row locked. Maybe we put it back row so I can take some pings from this. Shield's good because it protects us from some damage here. He missed artifact? Artifact? What artifact? Wow. This is coming up really good. So we just take 3 points of damage on the melee row. You know, Storm. Yeah, that's damage all units on the row by 1. Yep, different terrain. Purify? Wow. So Baron, you're right. They purified this. What'd you say if they purify it? Is this some way I'm supposed to answer that? Oh, we're just going in. I'm not really sure about the strategy, man. That's what I'm asking you. Doesn't matter? Okay. But yeah, you called it, dude. Very nice. Is it this one? Wild Boar of the Sea. Yo, we've got a lot of armored units, man. That was great. Yeah, we don't need to play anything. It's alright. The armor on our units was really nice there. Ah, good. King Balloon to the rescue.
Value your head.
Do you guys think this is sketchy playing like this? Like, giving him stratagem? You think it's bad? Would you just leave him? Because he's pretty chunky. You think it's good?
Handful who still wear the colours.
Abandon your false guns!
Wow, this song's so good. They played this. Do you remember in The Witcher 3 when Vesemir died at the funeral? There's that one, isn't it? Sounds kind of like it. Man, mad song.
Destiny is unswerving.
I really like it.
Cheated. It will not
So does Adalia. Yeah, that's true. If they heat wave, siege leaves. Yep. What a nice song. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that.
You, have you made your offering?
Wowzers. Okay.
Let's give up now.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we have him now. Remove his cowl, then his ears. It's the one way a pass I assure you. 10th round.
Yeah, that's true, Ash. Yeah. I really don't ever do that. But against this deck I would. Oh wow. Jeez. I'm very serious about getting round control. We still got passive points. Oh.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
It's not really as deadly without Fallen Knight down though, is it?
You want peace? Fight for it.
What are we going for here? It's probably all we need right now. Should be alright. And then we play Bombardment again if we play into it. Extra Siege. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I think we just go long round. So they're Devotion. Okay. Right. So they're not a control decks. We should really blast the units, I'm thinking. But then again, they're pretty crazy strong. You never know what happens.
Eternal fire, protect us.
We just kill Mr. Farty Pants with Selkirk right away. And we're just looking for the siege engines now with Scenario. That's it. Not really looking for the soldier units. What else is in there? Give me reinforced ballista, please. Winch is not bad. Add oils. Yeah, you could. You could. Like, the thinning cards are at 5 provision, so they kind of filled that slot in my deck. Gain armor in hand. Yeah, I mean, boiling oil is so good on Saskia, isn't it? It purifies her. Yeah, there we go.
The fire cleanses. You are worthy neither of
Yep.
mercy nor forgiveness.
I mean, he doesn't really have any good targets. But then again, we're killing the bronzes and they keep regenerating. So I have to answer it. Maybe we don't have to waste Seltkirk though. Maybe we just time Hemmelfart like with a ballista, so we don't waste that control. Or whatever other pings we got after we play out scenario. Why should I go put Seltkirk on a 3-powered unit? We'll save something bigger.
Drive off the mages and their foul magicry. By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
Belly or throat? Got a preference?
Let it go!
Inquisitor? Yep.
Nobody expects the Nilfgaard.
Right. Okay. Let's get rid of this one. What else have I got in there? Alright, let's do this. Let's do this first.
Meat. We're short on dried meat.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Maybe Foltest Pride? We could move this here as well though. It's already pretty stacked back there. We could go Selkirk onto the Fallen Knight, I think. Odrin better, yeah. Yes, I mean, play it how you like. I just like to experiment with different cards and see what they offer us. But yeah, sure, a few little card changes won't hurt you if you want to give something else a go. Because it's a soldier.
I shall save humankind from what
Just a
my
9. 10.
His cowl, then his ears.
It's fine.
Stand and fight, cowards.
Believe I heard more coin clinking about in that pouch of yours.
I think that was a bit of a misplay for them. They played it where this is. Back row. It's good value for them. Well, yeah, we should have played this earlier. Lost some value there. They're just getting value out of transforming through Von Hurst.
Greater donations beget greater blessings.
Well, they most likely have Desiree last, wouldn't they? So we won't give them that. They have a spender though. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, look at the boost on this guy. He's on 16.
You, yes, you. Have you made your offering?
They can't even use their full leader here. It's great. Self-clog. Better for us. Yes, Desiree. Look at the value we're getting out of Troll here. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, seriously. Should I just go this last? It's probably best.
And it's all for me grog. Me knocky grog.
Wow. Nice. Right? No, we're going first. Ooh.
I pass on every.
Oh, nice pull. Wow. I'm blessed, man. Tell ya. Oh yeah, blast everyone, nice. Full leader into Falter's Pride. Yeah, I know, I've seen it. I've seen people play it.
The court knows the judgment I expect.
He'll tell us right off the bat. Ooh. Deadly move, deadly move. Well, we do have movement. Thinking of how to address this. It's a bit of a hard call. I'm Devotion, so I don't have Heat Wave. Don't have a Purify for the Defender. They go up by 2 on the pass, it's not enough. I think that's the best thing. Margarita, the lock. Yeah, I went with Troll. So Troll filled that gap of the provisions. Maybe we come back to Troll later. Got Raffards.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Should we greed the boost for Saltkirk? It's risky. Second, yeah. It's risky.
Don't look to me for mercy. You shall find none.
Really? And doesn't go leader on it? So hold on. They've purified that. So they're going to use wait, can they use Alyssa on this? That card that puts back yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, Alyssa, isn't it? Okay, interesting.
These dogs have no honor.
Wow, what kind of a deck is this? Yeah? Into a Nero? Yeah, we called it, chat. We called it. We know what this person's up to.
Know that I was trained by Clara Larissa de Winter herself.
What do you mean, fry her? Who, this card? This is really great that we got this, but I'm probably playing this now. Kelly? Oh yeah, yeah. Just blast it, yep.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity.
They've kind of helped us out with what they've given us here.
Best give up now!
Good question.
Surprisingly clean creatures, as it happens.
Very good question, my friend. Movement? Are we using movement here for anything? Wait, that's a misplay. I should have played it here. Lost 2 points of damage because of that.
Long live, etc.
Come on, man. Out of all the targets I could have hit.
When pigs fly, eh?
Oh, nice. I mean, we're up by like 30 points. So I'm just gonna play lower end stuff now. Maybe Winch. Arrakis Queen. Wow. This is a really interesting deck. Should it be Henselt? Nah, is that too... Henselt's too much now, right? Wow. Cultist Pride or Henselt. They're passing now anyway, right? Jurden right now. I think it's this. So they're going all in. What?
Scoia'tael.
I'm confused. Okay, they just gave us card advantage. Yeah, we'll see, Austin. I just don't know why they went so far down another card. Yeah, maybe they are because it seems like a bit of a big... I got no idea what kind of a strategy that is. It seems a bit complex, so mistakes can happen, that's fine. Respect for trying something new, it's good. Yeah, come on, Adalia. Come on. Yes! The magician speaks and receives. Thank you. Has some plan. I don't know what kind of a plan it was, but we're gonna find out. Yep. Oh my gosh. Wow, right. Well, that's pretty deadly still. Yeah. It's actually a bit of an issue. Yeah, it is a bit of an issue actually. And I can't really use Selkirk.
There are things in the universe of which even the sages have not dreamt.
Yeah, Kelly's really devastating. You have to be very careful. Soldier.
You want peace? Fight for it.
We missed that. Okay. Yeah. Wow, it was actually a bit feign death right away.
Don't dare think you can escape.
I shall not fail!
Drive the ape men into the sea!
Son, the innocent don't get reported.
20-point troll. Wow, that's nice. Heat waved. Yep. Could imagine. Were you trying to save it like for the end of a match, like I did, or do you just play it whenever?
This is our land, Dwarf. You're not welcome.
For the daisy of the valley!
Scrub this, scrub that, for fuck's sake. I'm sick of these chillers.
Maybe we let them take ground control and save our better stuff. Yeah, he played around 3. Yeah. Seems to be the way to play it, like, the scenario.
Let's give up now!
Let us sing the song of steel.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
You still won even though they heat waved it? Wow. Nice. That's great. It sounded like a pretty big hit though, with all those points.
I never miss.
Yeah, I think that's probably past point.
So sword in hand.
Okay. Sure. That's fair. Fair enough. Scenario gives them a lot of points there. They played Vanadane. I didn't want to go like head to head with Henselt into Vengeance. I'd rather save it. Hey, there it is. But Henselt's gonna thin it for us. Fantastic. Job well done. You had a big Henselt too? How big are we talking here? Seems like a bit of a dry pass play, doesn't it?
Long live it.
Pass kind of a play, isn't it? Considering to bleed or not. That's the thing, when you play weak cards back, they think, ah, they've got a bad hand. Maybe we could push here. I bet you that's what some players think. It's very psychological, Gwent, sometimes. There we go.
Your faith will guide us.
Well, I think we just looked at out tempo.
Men of Kedwen, attack!
Oh, that's actually good what we just pulled there. That pulls to the left, so this will give crew to this too, right? Yeah.
I pass on every 10th round.
That's great. Nice. Pretty slick.
Racists.
We're gonna see Yavin. Want to kill Henselt?
Coexistence. No such thing.
Another misplay. Should have played it here. Getting tired. Yeah, this is a soldier, so remember, you got crew with it. We could have set something up. It's okay. I'll get it back.
Kiss bar.
Swords on the shore! Bows raised!
Control value? Yeah, you forget, huh? Yeah, it's true, it's true. Nah, I never make excuses for my misplays, man. I don't mind people saying them too, because it only makes me a better player. So, let's all just talk about optimal plays always. It's the best thing. Repetition's good. It makes you remember things. So that's why you see me, I even call out myself when I do things like that, because I'm reminding myself, next time, remember that. But you know, sometimes I get fatigued too when I stream after a while. Get a bit tired. Or maybe I am tired when I'm streaming. And I misplay a bit more than I usually do. War chariot here? Maybe not. They didn't have a soldier tag? Really? Foltest and Meave didn't have a soldier tag. Wow.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Wow, they actually kill it too. Oh, so they're just going all in now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it should be scenario, I feel. So we're gonna see Venosial, isn't it? When they're first released. Yeah, they're kind of 2 hours. Actually, I probably should leave their melee road clogged. Yeah, we should have done that before Venosial came down.
The only good human is a dead human.
Yeah, it's smart-ash. Yep. Very smart thinking. Right. So I can't get crew of this here, can I? Doesn't look like it. Wow, we actually did that? Man. That was something else. Troll pulling through. Unusual short round finish. Ooh, a Dahlia. Maybe on this. Is that still worth it? Pretty high risk here. Pretty high risk. Few risky cards. I think she has to go. So it would have been good if I kept her then. Anyway, who knows? Who knows what you're gonna pull sometimes?
You're dead already.
It's a pretty tight match, isn't it? We've both spent everything at this point. A Dahlia would have been sweet. It's really nice if we managed to make it work, but nah, super risky. Really risky. Wow, heat wave. That's funny. What's it gonna be, man? Come on now. Oh, I'm gonna stitch. I'm laughing that hard. Oh, wow.